Chasing down and destroying enemy submarines has never been as exciting as it is here in Sub Chase for the Magnavox Odyssey 2. And disregard my blatant sarcasm because this game is actually very fun. This game reminds me of Air-Sea Battle on the Atari 2600, which is also an excellent game. It's a two-player only game, and this is a fun cartridge to throw in if you have some friends over. Because the controls are quite solid, the gameplay is very simple, very easy to pick up as you can see on screen. You're simply accelerating or slowing down and dropping torpedoes on a submarine. Or you can play as the submarine and shoot missiles up at the airplane. I like the added challenge that if you hit one of those neutral ships in the middle, that you lose points. Here's the game cartridge for Sub Chase and Armored Encounter for the Magnavox Odyssey 2. You can see how it pushes down there. You get 2 games on 1 cartridge here. Let's take a look at Sub Chase, which is by far the better game on this game cartridge. Sub Chase. Low-flying jets hunt for enemy submarines. Alright, here we go. Got some images. They explain what's going on screen here. You got the neutral ship. You don't want to hit that or they take points away from you. One of my favorite things about Magnavox Odyssey 2 games is the creativity that they put into the instruction manuals. These could be really dry and boring, but they went way beyond that and made them actually entertaining. They name everything, which is nice. Let's see here. Press 1 on the alphanumeric keyboard. Hawk. Hunter-killer jets cruise the skies. Shark missile-launching submarines lurk beneath the ocean. Their choice of words is interesting because the sub does not actually lurk beneath the ocean. It is submerged within the ocean. Just a minor detail. Neutral ships sail on the water's surface. A digital timer immediately starts counting down a 3-minute engagement at the top of the screen. If we look over here, they give you a nice full-color image of the Hawk Hunter Killer jet, which wouldn't have been nearly as exciting if they called it the Pigeon Peace-Loving Biplane. So I applaud their decision to name it the Hawk. Lurking beneath the ocean would actually imply that it was somehow lurking within the Earth's crust. And that would be a totally different game, because then instead of the bottom half of the screen being blue, it would be red. And the gameplay could probably be identical. Their choice of colors is actually quite interesting to begin with, because the water is represented by blue, as you see on the bottom half of the screen, and the sky, which would typically also be represented by blue, well, they had to pick a different color for it, so they went with green. It's more like an aqua. It's an overcast day out on the ocean when hunting for submarines. There's a couple different modes of gameplay in here to keep it interesting. You're trying to score as many points as possible within 3 minutes. There's one mode of gameplay, which I liked the best, where you can drop your torpedoes and then kind of direct where they're going. You can speed them up or slow them down along with your airplane. There's also the Sandbag Mode, where you just drop the torpedoes and they fall straight down, which is more challenging. And it works the same way if you're the submarine shooting up at the airplane. You can have guided missiles or fire things straight up into the air. The game cartridge comes with Armored Encounter as well as Sub Chase, and Armored Encounter is like the Magnavox version of Combat with the tanks. You can watch my review of that game. I like Sub Chase better, and you really can't go wrong breaking out Sub Chase when you have some friends over. Sub Chase is a fun party game, highly recommended.